corruption alerts are back, and if you don't know what corrupted mods are, they are usually a mod with plus and a negative on them. So let's just show you one real quick. Like a popular one is, let's do something like Blind Rage here. So it's got extra ability strength, but it's going to take away some efficiency, and they're nice little boosts. Now what's really cool about these alerts is you can get these without having to farm any Orc and Volts, which are pretty time consuming. So from the 10th to the 13th of January, we're going to be able to get Anemic Agility, and I'll throw them up here on the screen so you can see the dates and what these mods actually do. So we're going to get Anemic Agility for the first batch right here on the first weekend. And then from the 17th to the 20th of January, we're going to get Creeping Bullseye. And then from the 24th to 27th, we're going to get Hollow Point. And then from January 31st to February 3rd, we're going to get Magnum Force. And then also this weekend, we've got Barrow here, so we can actually go through and pick up a few Prime mods if you haven't picked these up yet. So we've got Prime Point Blank, we've got Prime Charge Shell, we've got Cleanse Grenier, so if you want to do some extra damage to Grenier. There's a bunch of other stuff in here too, but Prime Pack Leader. And then we also have Prime Fulmination, which is really fun to use on something like the Brahma, or you could even use it on the Torrid. But as for the other stuff in here, he's got the Railjack Retrofit Login music, which I usually like picking those up. I don't have enough Ducats this time, but we've got a bunch of other things in here. We got some armor pieces. We've got a relic that has, what is that? The Onata Prime in it. There's a little thing for your operator's room. You got the Prisma Sindana. You've got a Electron Skin. These Prime mods definitely worth picking up, like Prime Point Blank for your shotgun, extra damage. We've got Electricity for your shotgun, and extra Grenier damage with your shotgun. We've also got one for the rifle here that does extra damage to the Grenier. And we've got Prime Pack Leader and Prime Fulmination. Now also, if you want to go over how to get the actual corrupted mods, I could do that real quick, which things like Narrow Minded. Like I said, it's got a plus and a negative, so it's got extra ability duration, but it takes away some of your range. Another mod that's used quite a bit is Transient Fortitude, so that gives you extra strength, but takes away some duration. And then the first piece to this puzzle is you want to make sure that you're in a clan, because you have to go to your dojo. And then once you're in your dojo, you want to go to the actual Orokin lab, so I'll just fast travel there. And you want to get these 4 dragon keys. They're reusable blueprints, so once you buy them once, you don't have to buy them again. And then let's go to our foundry and start crafting them. Now in your foundry, if you actually search up dragon key, you can see them all in here, and all it takes is ferrite and void traces. So ferrite you can pretty much pick up anywhere you go on the map. And then void traces, you can get those from actually running relic missions. But I have a couple of these already owned, but if you wanted to craft one, it doesn't take very long to craft. It takes 1 minute. If you wanted to really spend 1 plat to speed it up, you could, but you can see there it's counting down for 1 minute. Now for these missions, what I usually like to do is I like to run Revenant, because these dragon keys actually have debuffs that they put on your frame. So I'm going to put on Revenant here real quick. And then we're going to go to our gear wheel. Then we're going to start smashing on these actual dragon keys. So I'm going to add gear item. Let's go down here. We got the bleeding dragon key, which health is greatly reduced. So with Revenant, we don't have to worry about much with his Mesmer skin. Our second key, the decaying dragon key. So shields are greatly reduced. So there's an even bigger debuff. So we got less health, less shields. Then we've got extinguished, which greatly reduces your damage to enemies. So that's not going to help. And then our last one is the hobbled, which is going to make us super slow. So I'm going to put that on. We got all 4 of these on. Now, if you're doing this with a squad, each one of you can pick one and put it on yourself. Split up the actual debuffs between the whole squad. But if you're doing it by yourself, you want to make sure you have all 4 of them on at least. Now, to actually be able to find these vaults, you want to go over here to Deimos, and you can run these missions here on Deimos through here. Don't worry about the actual Sanctum if you haven't unlocked. You won't be able to find it over there. But any of these missions all the way up through here on Deimos. What I usually like to do is run Horin, because it's a capture mission. So we can get in there, capture our target, and then we don't have to worry about anything else except for finding the Dragon Vault. So here we are, we're loading the mission. I'm going to go ahead and activate Revenant's second ability so I don't have to worry about dying. And then I'm going to go capture my target. Actually, I was on my way to capture the target, and we found the vault right here. This is what it looks like. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to it. It says unlock vault, expend hobbled dragon key. Kind of see it right there. Go in here, grab this little glowing orb. Boom, we got our mod. You won't know what it is till the end of the mission though, so let's go finish our mission. Now usually, I don't have that kind of luck. Usually I have to find a capture target and then scour the map for these vaults. Now that we completed the mission, we can extract. Now here we can actually see what mod we picked up. So we actually got Magnum Force again, so that's pretty nice. Now there's a bunch of different corrupted mods that can actually spawn in this little loot pool or drop pool. So you can get one of many random mods. So this is why it's time consuming. You got to run this mission. Well, not just this mission. You can run any mission there on Deimos, but this one's usually the fastest, I think at least. Anyways, you got to run this mission, go through and scour the map to try to find that vault, because they're not as easy as what I just made it look like. And that's why the void corruption alerts are a pretty big hit during these weekends, because you can get a free corrupted mod without having to spend too much time trying to farm them up through those dang vaults.
As you can see, I am in the snow. Like, subscribe. I can't see. Okay. You can see we look like we're in Antarctica. What do you call that? Okay. But yes, it is rising to your skulls. And you better watch out. You better not hide Santa's home tonight. Past Christmas today. Did you have a great Christmas? Good. Follow me. We're gonna stand over there. Okay, that's fine. But as you can see, guys, I'm having digital. That was not funny, was it?